Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Virtue's Last Reward. In the previous video, we went through this side of the timeline. And we did shit. And then we got to be continued, because it's like, what the fuck? So now that's why we're up here. Before the game started, AB room passed, so how about we jump here to see what will happen? Ugh. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Oh, this room again. Looks like an elevator, but...
No. This is one of the AB rooms.
God. Who the hell are you? What the hell's an AB room?
Damn. I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. Wait, it's all coming back to me now. I remember. You're Fi. She grinned. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pair. PP is 3.
Mine's the same.
This means this is the beginning of the game? Gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room.
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you know?
Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute. You're right.
Yeah. Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her. I think.
Then
Right. We're here for one reason.
save Akane! Stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Let's move. We need to get out of here fast.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
But I already know this shit. Secret way out. Do I really need to do the whole puzzle, or can I just, You need to remember the password for the safe. We figured it out last time. Ooh, once password has been found, it will never change. Oh, wait, hold on a second here. That's not what I want. No. Okay, I'm on hard. Star, moon, star. Well, that's... Oh my god, it does count. Okay, I opened it. No, that's the wrong password. Okay. Sun, moon, moon. I was wondering if that would count, and it did. That's awesome. Good work. Hurry up and grab the cracker. Cracker? Damn, I meant key. What the hell? Just shut up and do it. Okay. Alright, let's just put this key in here. For God's sake, just do it already. I need to yell. Alright. Good. Looks like that worked. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. Don't need to ask every time, right? Why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and... Right. I'm going. 10, 9, 8, 1. Done. Fuck you, Sigma. You fucking piece of shit, Sigma. You're a piece of shit. Hey. You pushed the button. Bite me. You were taking too long. We're on a schedule here. Ugh. Exactly! Sigma, you're a piece of shit for doing that! You're a piece of shit for doing that, Sigma. Fine, I climbed up through the hatch out onto the top of the AB room. Oh shit, it's not going auto. What the fuck? Took us only a moment to spot them. Dio and Akane. Akane! Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife gently to his right hand. Shit. There was no time to yell at her. I scrambled down from the top of the AB room. Vi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. Vi! What the hell are you doing? Get down here, and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air. Hey! Drop kick him! Right in the head. That's awesome. That was an awesome animation there. What the?
He's fine. Just unconscious.
Bent down and held my fingers to the front of his mouth. Who cares? He was still breathing. Ugh. Really?
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Nope. Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. Hi, Akane. I looked up.
So you came. I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How come you can be so calm? We hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
Thanks! What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Indeed, I am.
Yeah, she is.
I am able to jump through time, just like you.
What the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds
Where's your
can
AB
feel
bracelet?
like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens.
Uh-huh.
It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy.
Right.
That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course.
Right.
Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed.
So that's why
The
everyone killed
result is
themselves.
what you are now
Hey, are you going to tell us who
experiencing.
Kay is?
Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time.
Yay!
Even that, however, wasn't enough.
Oh,
You
thank
had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip.
you. Yep.
If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain everything.
Ooh, okay.
That is why we made you play the A-B game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
So we could get different outcomes. Okay. I get it. I think I finally understand. Okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you've just told me makes sense. It does? It fucking does? That's bullshit. We did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact. Right?
Yes.
But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. That's only 3. There's only 3. I've died, so has Fi, so have you. So have Alice, Hemio. Everyone's dead. Quark's the only one that hasn't died. So why would you do all this? It doesn't matter that Fi and I jumped through time.
Haven't I told you?
They're all alive
Death
still, you
was
piece of shit.
unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Who fucking cares? I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Fuck you, Akane!
What? Just when is eventually?
Fuck
In a
you!
future not very far from now.
Bullshit. It's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked up his knife up off the floor. What are you doing?
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We've got plenty of time.
No. In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Logomorph.
Lagomorph?
Logomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Compliance! Compliance. Oh. She's gonna put it on Dio now.
No.
Okay.
Everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember. Your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. It was a small key attached to a string. What?
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was.
What you are,
What I am,
was.
you will be.
I am.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with it?
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
What did it say again? What you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Now hurry.
Wait, I still... To be continued. A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Okay. Well, I'll just keep this crazy train going. Oh, hey, look. Gotta get back. Back to the past. Oh, there's no archives in that one. Haha. I just realized something. What I could have done, I could have done this one on easy. And then I could have done this one on... Well, shit. I don't know. Should I play it safe and see if that would happen? don't know. Should I risk it? I think what I could probably do... I think I'll try it off screen. I'll do this room on hard. Then I'll do this on easy. Not on this file, on the other file, though. I'll do that just to see if that would count. Because the trophy is to escape everything on hard. So if I get this... If the trophy pops during this, then I have to be like, fuck, I can't see the golden file. Well, I can't see the golden file ending anyway without getting this game platinum, but... Oh well, let's just continue. I can't even hit betray on this.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
Oh, hey. Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but...
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
So we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. What happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
My boots probably still printed on the back of his head.
What are you guys talking about?
Quark!
What am I? Chopped liver?
Alice, you
Back
bitch!
among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the
You
medicine
fucking
for us.
bitch! No problem. All in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action. What the fuck, Sigma?
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was an offer for Alice. Do you really need to see
Not
her in a
really my
swimsuit?
point.
Whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
It says 10. Have 10 BP?
I've got 15 BP? That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
3 times?
Yes. Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
Oh, thank God.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Wait, what about Dio? Can we just leave him here? He could die. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Because I wasn't there to make a dumb decision. Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without death to start things off, maybe we've been less suspicious of one another? But she wasn't even dead in this timeline! Could the bombs have been something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. I also wasn't on there to pick Betray as a dumb fuck. None of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond. I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast made a bond into a blood oath, which I admit would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. It must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Show me! Your ego's voice acting. Wait. What about him? After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. We're savages. Alice was the only holdout. She'd complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio then, she reluctantly complied.
All right, let's get going.
But the number 9 door can never be open again. So... Everybody ready? Gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Shut the fuck up! Only if I could say that to me. Everyone else swallowed and nodded. Wait a minute. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Lagamoth, or whatever Zero Jr.'s name is. Lagamouth. Shit, another sneeze is coming. The satisfaction you get when you sneeze.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Alright, everybody, let's move! Didn't need to tell him twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. Number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
We are fucking assholes. We are fucking assholes for leaving Dio back there.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonory Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over,
I think the announcers
all
is Akane's
doors
voice.
other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
They have already been unlocked beforehand, though. Well, maybe. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Dio's still handcuffed to his sink, so he's not going anywhere anyway. Triggers of Kimberly tonight, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, watching all about me. I know why I'm singing that song. It could be the end of the day, you're the one in me.
Looks like we did it.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. Time to get them fancy suits on. There's our stage chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. So the facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. Wait a minute! That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we can match the outside air pressure. Wait a second here. I just thought of a huge thing. Wait, what? I didn't press the button. Why did it go on its own? Oh well. I just thought of a huge loophole type thing. Akane told Luna and told us that everyone's affected with Radical 6. We only gave the cure to Quark and Alice. We are still all going to die. Unless there's a cure outside, but well, let's see. You see all those suits along the wall? Figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute! You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were all already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless. Well, we're not all infected anymore. 2 of us aren't, Alice and Quark. So,
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they...
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go
and
outside.
even if we wanted to, we
There's
can't.
no way to know
because
what's
the door
really
is
going on
closed.
until we do.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and head downstairs to the decompression room. Ugh, I don't have to do that fucking puzzle again, thank God. As soon as we all outside, the process began. Oh, excuse me. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of the air being sucked out of the room. That's an awesome sound, I gotta say. We stood there for several minutes, waiting for the process to finish. At last it did, and we all... Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visions of their visors of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. On the radio! For a few long moments, we just stood there.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
So?
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028.
Okay, are we finally gonna acknowledge the fact that
Wait a minute.
here we
Let
go.
me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
Oh wait, what?
So,
No, the year was old. Wherever we were must have been far away from any city. The air was cleaner than I'd ever seen it. But hold on. The stars. The sky was full of them. More stars than I'd ever seen in my life. Could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. I'm still confused about the whole time thing, because how is Junpei, aka Temioji, here when it's been 50 years since the first game? But the most striking feature was the moon. But yet, Alice, it was blood red and massive, much bigger in fact than I remembered it being. But Alice and Clover looked like only a year older. I don't know. And as I watched, the black spot began to move across the surface. What? It was hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. That's not good. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me. Just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this.
Alright, let's go, Temioji.
I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth?
Ooh.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? No way. If that's the Earth, then where the hell are we? We're on the moon.
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base. No way.
Holy fuck.
No, you've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
He picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Yeah?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Accelavir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Alright, I'm actually going to turn up the volume on the Elgato here.
As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration.
Yep.
Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters. It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Oh, goody.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Are you sure you didn't notice notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that.
Yeah? It seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. It also makes sense that we're on the fucking moon. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. Yeah, that makes sense now too. Yes, you gotta show that one.
Wait. This is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something.
Alright,
This isn't
go
New
ahead.
Year's Eve in 2028. Today is January 27th. No,
2029?
Don't tell me. 30?
still no.
And just what year is this?
It's 74. 2000.
Whoa, 2074. No, that's insane. That would mean we are abducted more than 45 years ago. There we go. Okay, now it's starting to make sense.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
Uh-huh.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time. The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
God damn. What? Why?
I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics.
God damn.
For some, it was
You know, the
poison,
classics.
Fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth and that'd kill the virus off for good.
Nope.
On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors. Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened, but I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate "if I die, you're coming with me" gesture.
Hold on, if I die, you're coming with
bet
me.
you money they'd all
Jesus.
lost it long before they got stopped the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth.
Oh.
Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, and animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually, they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out
So we were put back to prevent that then, maybe.
It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air.
No, Axel told me this thing in 358 over 2 days.
Which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty.
Oh, there we go. It's okay. So you basically said the same thing.
Of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There's no reason for Temioji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon, looking at the Earth. It was 2074, but why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost in thought I barely noticed Vi's approach. Man, my descriptions are all off.
Hey, Sigma. I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah? What is it?
I figured out why there's an extra E.
An extra E? Oh, you mean the graffiti? Oh, the ninth.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one on floor B. I think it's an anagram. Just like on floor A.
What's on it this time?
God damn it, Sigma! Knock it off! Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get... The man on the moon rules the infinite time. See?
Man on the
You
moon.
need 6 E's to get that. So they stuck an extra one in ninth.
God, how can you come up with something like that, though? Man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose. To transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Vi.
So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow. You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you think they're going to send us back 45 years?
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Temioji was talking about?
I think so.
That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that same time period before it actually. So why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tu fui ego eris.
Oh, the grave! The one in the garden.
Well, come on, what are you waiting for?
But how are we supposed to get
Let's
in there
go.
now?